Welcome to Girl Talk. I'm Kaye Sera. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been browsing a few bookstores and I've found some very peculiar books. And we're here tonight to discover what all this is about. Of course, it's all part of the New Age movement. So if you're not into that, switch off at this point of time. But world mysticism, the search for the pearl, and of course our dear friend from California, Ms. Shirley MacLaine. I've invited a very special guest this evening, Mr. Chris White. Chris, welcome to Girl Talk.
Thank you, Kaye.
Now, Chris, you're an exponent of all of these New Age,
I wouldn't say
ooky, spooky bits and pieces.
The ooky spookies, yes.
And you're here to sort of describe some of them to me. Incidentally, how do you describe yourself?
I call myself a psychic reader.
A psychic reader, and what does that involve?
Well, I have people come around to my house, or I'll go to festivals, and they ask me questions about their lives or about their future, and by using the cards or the runes or the I Ching or various other ones, I can give them some idea of what might be coming up for them.
Okay, so it's like reading the future?
Yeah, divining the future. It's actually called divination.
Aha.
That's the word for it.
And how did you get involved in this? This is fascinating.
Well, I've been doing things like this since I was about 14, but I got seriously involved in it about 2 years ago when a friend talked me into being involved in the Mind Body Spirit Festival as a reader, and I discovered I had a facility for it, a much greater one than I thought.
Okay.
And it all sort of rolled on from there. I've been going ever since, basically.
So you mentioned this festival, the Mind Body Spirit Festival. Are there other festivals that we should know about?
Yeah, there are quite a few. There are psychic expos, as they call them, all around the place. There's quite a popular one in St Kilda, I believe, I think it's once a month.
Okay.
And there's a group called Scribbly Bark that do a lot of them around Melbourne.
Scribbly Bar?
Yeah, yeah. They're involved in a lot of festivals. They set a lot of things up. And but basically, if you look in your local paper or something like that, you'll find clairvoyance listed, and they also have the festivals that are coming up.
Do you find that some people sometimes just kind of look at you a little bit strangely when you say you're a psychic reader?
A lot.
Okay.
Yes.
But we'll try and take this a little bit more seriously. Now, I notice you've got here, you brought this in. This is quite beautiful. This is an antique.
It is.
And it is smoking, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about this and what it is?
Yeah, that's an incense burner. It uses cone incense, or you can put a little hot coal in there and put incense on top of it, which is what they used to do.
Right.
And this symbol here is the Chinese.
I can't get a graphic of that. Yeah.
Chinese symbol for good luck.
So it's actually a little ship.
It's a little ship, and it indicates moving forward on the ocean, having good fortune, and all the symbols on it, all the colours on it are to do with good fortune.
And this is incense, just plain incense burning in here?
That's a cone incense, and it's a rose. Cone incense.
And what's it for? Apart from the fact that it smells quite nice.
It represents the element of air.
Ah, air.
Yeah.
So we've got air, and over in that corner we've got
fire.
Fire. And now, what's the... I just threw the crab in for a bit of a laugh, but does it actually mean anything?
It actually does. It's a symbol for water, and it's also, being water, symbol of the moon, and we are at a waxing moon even as we speak, so it's quite appropriate that it's there.
What does that mean, a waxing moon?
It's growing, it's getting bigger. We've just gone through the new moon phase.
Okay, now can we go through some more of these disciplines? You have a little bowl here.
Yeah.
Lots of things to look at here, everybody. This is a bowl of, what are these?
Those are rune stones.
Rune stones. Yeah. And I noticed they each have little symbols on them.
Yes, they do. Those symbols were originally a language, a written language, from Northern Europe, principally around Scandinavia. But the runes were said to have been given from the great tree, or they were growing on the great tree. I can't remember the exact name of it now, but they were given to humanity as a means for foretelling their own future and for guidance from the gods, basically.
Is it the runes that come from the back of a turtle's back? Or is that
No,
else?
that's the I Ching.
The I Ching, that's
Yeah.
another one.
These ones were originally carved in stone, which is why they're so angular.
Okay.
But a lot of people are using rune stones now. They've become very popular.
We've also got a few crystals here.
Yes.
And a few crystals.
That's for a clearing crystal, and these ones are more
Right.
to do with divination.
Now, I believe you're going to do a tarot reading.
Yes, I am.
For us.
Yep.
I'm really looking. Can I put the little smoking thing down here?
Yes, by all means. First, you give them a good shuffle.
Right.
If anybody's thinking of getting tarot decks, they should be very careful to buy a good one. The best one that I think, my personal favourite is the Marseille deck, of which this is a close copy.
How can you tell? It'll
Well,
say.
they'll say. The Rider-Waite, though, is the most popular, and people will know it if they see it. It's very well known. But expect about 6 to 8 months before they start to work for you. You've got to get a relationship for them. Now,
Okay.
could you cut those into 3 piles across the table, please? Doesn't have to be even.
Cut it.
Just,
I'll break it up.
yeah, break it up into three piles, roughly even.
Okay.
Yep, that's good. Okay.
So if my head starts spinning, then they'll know why.
Now we get a reading for Kaye Sera.
You haven't got any egg yolks, have you, for me to gargle?
Not on me, no. First card is the querent, which is you.
Ah, the querent.
Yep, indicates something.
Can they see just that's the querent?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that indicates some kind of emotional situation you're going through. The challenge at the
It's
moment...
called television production,
Yeah.
actually.
The challenge at the moment for you is to do with the heart and mind, and you've got the king, which is the intellectual side of that. So
So each of the different symbols means something.
Yeah.
Here, can I turn that over so
these ones are what they call court cards.
Okay, and the king, there's the king.
That's the king
and
of
the
wands.
king means what? Intellectual.
Well, the wands are always of the mind and the heart working together, like the intuition, but
Right.
he is the intellectual side of that. This one indicates the world outside, the world in front of you, and you've got the page of wands there, lots of wands here.
Right.
Beneath you, this is the support coming from inside, is the Fool, and that's a very good card when it's upright like that, because it basically means that you're supported in a way that you can do almost anything you like.
This is the fool. I just held that up for you, David, so you can have a look.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fool. So what does the fool mean again?
The Fool, when it's upright like this, indicates that you're in a position in your life where any risk you want to take, anything you want to do will probably work for you.
Oh, heavens.
It's a very good sign. Recent past is this position.
Past.
You've got the Knight of Swords, lots of running around, lots of mental activity and getting nowhere.
Right.
Near future, you've got a bit of nostalgia of love, of something to do with the emotions. You may feel a little bit lost emotionally.
Oh, that
in
would
the
be
near
Lindsay's
future.
goldfish that died recently. We're all
Probably.
mourning. What's the goldfish called? I can't remember.
I'm not going to know. The area of strengths and weaknesses.
Poindexter.
Area of strengths and weaknesses indicates that you're actually quite authoritative and you've got a good sense of your own authority and place in the world.
That's probably a good place to stop, isn't it, just about?
Coming from without, there may be influences that are giving you intellectual information which is not actually to your benefit, so be careful of that.
Do you know, we should keep doing this, but I don't see getting the wind-up sign.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see what
So
we get at the end.
we'll keep doing the reading, and thank you for joining us. It's all very spooky, and we'll be back right after this break.
What's that one?
You're having your hair cut?
Head carved.
I was just fascinated by your hat.
So was I.
That's why you bought it.
That's it.
Are you having a good day?
Having a fabulous day, Kay.
What brought you to do this here in Brunswick Street?
The festival's on and they needed a model.
Look at the rainbow dreadlock here. That's fabulous. It's made of real hair. Well, how do you actually get it to mesh together like that?
Lots of hard work. It's a trade secret.
Now, do you have any plans for the festival itself?
No, I'm just going with the flow, darling.
Do you select the design or just leave it up to the hairdresser?
Well, I gave her a basic idea of what I wanted and then just let her go for it.
Hello.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm very well. What's your name?
Brett.
Oh, a member of the family. Now, what are you drinking here?
Champagne.
Well, the colour in the dreads won't fade. Her natural colour will go through as her hair grows, but then we can unpick the dreads that I've sewn in, recolour her hair and re-sew the dreads in.
Did you see the parade?
No, we thought we'd come fashionably late.
No, I didn't. I saw a float going up Nicholson Street, but that's as close as I got.
That's a start.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of piercings.
Oh, I like piercings.
Yeah, on your back.
Yeah.
When you get sick of them, can you just take them out?
Yeah.
And it just grows over?
Yeah.
And you use the old Dettol?
No.
Do they give you a mirror when they do this?
Not until the end, so then I get to see it.
We just get to run amok and go out afterwards, yeah.
Why, but you're an attractive young man.
So are you, Dale. So
I said the optimum word young.
young, yes.
Did you see Independence Day?
I did.
They blew up that statue.
They did. Well, no, they didn't actually. They just sort of toppled it into the water.
Now, why do you...
They didn't actually get the Sydney Opera House
They
either.
didn't. That's the question I'm asking. Why did they blow up all those American icons but not the Sydney Opera House? My theory is they're trying to take over Australia. Now, why do you have a pillow on your head?
I have recently graduated
From where?
from the school of the chicken man.
There's an awful lot of people with cameras here this year.
Yes, I sort of figured it might be something like the Portobello Festival in London, which it's coming close.
Is that an arts festival?
It's an African festival.
What's your name?
The devil, of course.
Listen, have you heard of Jenny Craig?
Jenny Craig.
Just with your...
I ate her.
My name's Marcus.
Look, I'm so pleased I found another man in a frock.
That's a beautiful frock too, don't you think? It's very touchy-feely.
You know, you could use this as a towel if you get sick of wearing it as a dress.
I'm going to wander around, and then I'm going to go and see the ergot derivative.
The what?
Ergot's derivative.
What's that?
It's a band.
What is it about the festival that you like?
Alcohol.
So you can get pissed?
Everyone, all the freaks coming out and having a good time together. Pretty much the same as last year, a little bit more vibrant.
More vibrant. What do you suppose they've done that's different?
Well, weather's better, slightly, and I don't know, I think people are just so much more stylish nowadays.
Now tell me, when you're drunk, is it difficult? Well, you're not drunk now, but when you're drunk, is it difficult to rollerblade?
Only if you have no pads on.
That's true enough. So it's really...
Summer's coming. It's spring.
Spring's in the
Stuff in
air.
the air.
The hormones are raging. Oh.
Especially with me.